This is Lindsay from Super Secret Powers Coaching. Pardon me. And it is my birthday today, and I am very excited about that. So I want to wish all you a happy day as well. And today is the day for weekly guidance at Super Secret Powers Coaching. So we have weekly guidance for Biz Goddesses. Now, last week, I have absolutely no excuse for last week. When Saturn was revving up to go retro, and Mercury only went retro in the last day or two, it was like the shit hit the fan. And if you were in center and you were moving from a place where you were at least okay with what was going on, even if you didn't like it, but you knew this is only temporary, or I know I've done what I can. I've done what I can control. The rest I can't. If you were in that place where you could at least keep moving, it wasn't so bad. But the amount of little happenings just in my life from Thursday into Saturday was absolutely insane. It was Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, as I was saying last week. It really was. At least for me and the people I know. Might not have been that way for you, but it was for us. But you had to sit back and enjoy it, because you knew something was probably going to go absolutely wrong. Something wasn't going to go the way you were thinking it was supposed to go. I mean, we found out that my mom had accidentally canceled one of my daughter's appointments through a text. She put in the wrong number on the confirmation, and she canceled the whole appointment. And we showed up and we're like, why was the appointment canceled? All these weird things. But coming from center, when you know you are deeply okay, and you are anchored in to your own soul space, you know there's nothing that can really touch you like that. You might get a little rankled, the second you find out it's happening. But you're able to let go of it again. And say, well, what is it that I need today? What is it that I need? What's going to make today worth it? And how can I get back to the fun? How can I get back to feeling good about this? Because all those little bumps are just that. A part of Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Alright. So, we had Mercury go retrograde, and we had a meteor shower over this weekend. So, things are flying pretty high. Things are flying real high up there. There's lots of intuitive hits coming through, I will say that. And this coming week, April into Sunday again, it doesn't prove to be any slower paced. It doesn't mean it won't feel more stable. In fact, I think the cards are telling us to use what we realized from last week about being in center, about all those little bumps, about this might just being a crazy year, and we just have to work our way through it. Is that balancing act from the Enchanted Map deck. The balancing act, really, it's so appropriate for this coming week. For this coming week and for last week. Just this whole period until the end of the month when Mercury starts going direct again. I think it's next week. Venus will start going retro again. So things are going to start to steady out, but it's not going to be fast. So we really have to work on keeping things calm, keeping things as uncomplicated as they need to be right now, so we can just keep moving, just keep knocking things off our plate, and not get so caught up in, oh my God, what happened? What's wrong with me? Because it's not true. It's just stuff. We're in a high energy time. We just need to keep moving. And there is a lesson in all of that. This is from the Messenger Oracle deck. Seek the lesson. And the lesson really is just what I've been saying. All those happenings and all those bumps, they don't reflect who we are in the inside. They don't reflect our value. And they don't reflect what we deserve out of life. And we will always deserve to go after our own dreams, to go after the destiny that we feel and that we sense we're building toward. Those things remain almost fixed and almost impermanent in our lives. We will feel that call. We will continue to feel that call, no matter the bumps, no matter the heartaches. Now feel into that space there. Feel into that longing and that need. And it's simply the call to grow, to become masters of our own air currents, to be a more masterful driver on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And it's going to, that's 3 of Cups. And no, I do not know the name of this deck. I just picked it up out of one of those little boxes at Barnes & Noble. It's going to lead toward the emotional stability that we've been seeking. And that is the lesson. We are unshakable. We are unstoppable when we are seated and moving from soul. There will be nothing that can really stop us, touch us, grab us by the ankle, and trip us and knock us down a hill. We'll still be able to get back up and keep going from that place then. Because all we ever have is this present moment to live from. In one moment, you can handle one moment. Take those moments, loves. I will see you next week.